Chairman and fellow colleagues. I am basically presenting to you Senate Bill 835, 836, and 849. And my desire is to make Virginia competitive with other states like North Carolina, whose corporate income tax next year is going to be at a whopping low 3%. Virginia is currently at 6%. And my desire is to be competitive. I understand the enormous fiscal impact associated with this. And so, my hope would be that given the three bills that I have before you, that I would like to put together some type of total package tax reform for the state of Virginia that obviously would not be taken up this year, but I would like to recommend some type of study and to be a part of that, some type of commission where we could have folks. I have a degree in finance, but this is very humbling, and we need a lot more experts to handle something so big. But I do support 835 that would lower the corporate income tax. My bill proposes it going from 6% to 2.5%. And as Senator Norman has mentioned, I'm very optimistic, but also realistic at the same time. Senate Bill 836 addresses the BPOL tax issue that we have, where my primary concern here is that we're taxing businesses on gross receipts instead of their taxable income. And I think we really need to take a look at reforming that so that we are helping small business instead of hurting them. And I would like to work with the localities on that. I've been working with Dean Lynch with the Virginia Association of Counties on that. I have a great relationship with my counties, and we want to work together on that bill, as well as Senate Bill 849, which creates a deduction for small business owners. And basically what this bill does is any small business that within the first 5 years is not making $100 grand in profits, they would basically get a income tax deduction for taxable years beginning on or after January 1st of 2017. Those are my three bills, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I've had the opportunity to talk to Senator Chase about these bills and actually the subject matter. What I'm hoping we can do, Mr. Chairman, as the Senate to take the initiative to start a study, which you referred to, possibility of a study, which would be focused on local government taxation, fiscal stress, but it would also have to encompass the sharing of responsibility for providing services, who pays for what, between the state and local governments, and with an eye to be fair, equitable, and competitive with other states. So, Mr. Chairman, it would be my hope that we would pass these bills by for the day, but the subject matter we would refer to this committee, and I would say that we obviously not made the decision to form this commission, but Baker, BML, very interested, and hopefully have other parties that will help us sell the notion of beginning this process, which will take a couple of years, make some recommendations on our local state taxation, specifically the BPOL. When you look at that, when you start taking deductions off gross income, it becomes essentially an income tax as opposed to a gross receipts tax. So I think the bills have merit, but by themselves right now we understand that our revenue is so sensitive we would be able to absorb it. So, Mr. Chairman, with that in mind, I would move that we pass all these bills down. And what?
Mr. Chairman.
Is there a second?
Second.
For Senator Sasswell.
I was just going to ask the question, did you put in an income tax increase to pay for all this lost revenue? What is the government supposed to do?
Well, I feel like that we should take a look at the growth that would be generated by bringing corporations here, and I would like to see the numbers on that. I don't have those resources, but I would like to work with the counties and get their input as well.
Good.
I don't have all the answers today, but those of you who've been around, I'm sure do. I know it's been a 30-year-old issue.
This, the income tax, corporate income tax is, actually, if it's possible, predates the 6%. In 41 years, and I come from an area that has the most businesses, almost more than the whole state combined, not a single corporate head has ever said to me, geez, you need to lower the corporate income tax. Not one. Why do you think that is?
Well, it depends on the business. Like I said, I don't have all the answers today, but I do know that North Carolina, I mean, a lot of our jobs are leaving. I used to work at the Federal Reserve Bank in Richmond, Mr. Chairman, and companies who are coming to the East Coast are looking, which state do I want to go to? They're looking at the corporate income tax. I look at Toyota and Lexus Financial Services that moved all the way from California to Texas, and that was one of the things they took into consideration.
One other question.
No, you know, that's not a question, that's a dialogue.
No.
We're trying to help her get some answers, for this matter.
The question I want to ask her is, if they're all going to North Carolina, why did PayPal, HSBOC, the NCAA, and this company that just located here told the governor, this CoStar, that North Carolina offered 3.5 times as much as we did, yet they came to Richmond? Do you honestly think, Senator, that they're going to North Carolina instead of Virginia?
Mr. Chairman, I respectfully ask that Senator Sasslaw be put on my commission because he seems to have a lot of the answers.
He was a wealth of knowledge.
It seems to be lacking.
Senator Chase, you heard the motion, and is that moving in a satisfactory direction to you?
If we could have some type of commission, that would be great.
All right, in light of the motion that is made, is there anyone from any organization that feels compelled to share your insight with us? All right, it's been moved and seconded that the 3 Senate bills, 835, 836, 849, be passed by indefinitely with the understanding that it will be referred to a study that will be created. Is there any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed? Thank you very much.